Welcome back to another episode of Cali Talks, where your host G turns everyday stories into extraordinary adventures. From the funny to the deeply inspiring, G's got California covered. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show, and today I'm in another episode with two amazing makeup artists that came here to the States from Ukraine, and today we're gonna hear their stories back from memory lane, and we're gonna go through everything they've gone through, all the hustle to build a business in the US, and how is their life currently as a business owner here in California. So welcome to the show. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
How are you? How are you doing today?
Good, perfect.
I know that you guys came from LA, so tell me a little bit about that. Let's listen up a little bit. So how was the traffic? How was everything coming all the way down here?
I love LA traffic. We were driving, and all these 2 hours we were talking about our mental health.
Uh-huh.
We were crying.
You
Love me. I was crying,
I was
laughing.
You
Yeah.
can do everything. You are strong.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my god, that guy actually means deer. And I'm like, what about my makeup? She's like, I am professional makeup artist. Like, I'm gonna help you in
You're like,
1
I got
second.
you covered. You're
Yeah,
like, don't
yeah,
even
yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Cry all you want. I got you covered. I'll get you back
Yes,
up and running.
all girls dreaming to have a personal makeup artist. Thanks God. This girl is my business partner, and she is a professional makeup artist with 15 years of experience. And can you believe it or not? I don't know how to make a makeup still. I really pray to God that she's gonna teach me soon. Karina, please. Yeah.
It's fun. Your schedule.
Yeah.
Incredible.
We are very busy actually, right?
Absolutely. Well, hopefully someday soon she'll teach you. But now let's jump back into a little bit of memory lane. Let's talk about the process of, you guys mentioned to me before the interview that you guys came here to the States from Ukraine. Both of you came from Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yep. How was the process? When did you came to the States first? What year?
Good.
Probably you start.
Okay, yeah. I came here 2 years ago
Mhm.
because the war in our country. And when I came here, I didn't know anyone here. I didn't know English at all. Yeah, and when I met Love, Love, it's her name. It means Любовь. Любовь means love.
Awesome.
So, yeah, and when I met her, we didn't like each other.
How come? What was the reason of not liking each other?
We are too
No.
different.
We are very, very different.
So like water and oil, like not compatible.
Yes, at all. And she's wearing today a dress like Asian style.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to put a t-shirt like a yin yang
Uh-huh.
and black and white. And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be like too much probably right away, to the point. So yeah.
That's incredible. So, and what about you? When did you came to States?
So I've been living in the US for almost 9 years.
That's quite some time.
Yeah, and I came from Ukraine when I was only 19. I didn't have rich family. I didn't have rich boyfriend or like nothing. And I just always knew that I'm not gonna live in my country. I don't know why.
You just
And
knew.
I just knew it. Yeah, like I didn't have like American dream, but I just like it's just not my territory. I don't know. Right now, I understand that I'm supposed to born in Brazil.
Mhm.
I really think that I have a Ukrainian heart and Brazilian soul
Okay, that's
because
incredible.
my boyfriend he's Brazilian. But I don't know, like so there's something about Brazil definitely. But the US, it's my home country right now. So yeah.
That's incredible. So, how did the two of you meet?
Okay.
This is gonna be an interesting story.
Yeah, I have a friend
Uh-huh.
from my city. He used to be my neighbor. And when I came here, I knew that he live here, and I asked him, like, do you know anyone here? Because I don't know anyone. And he said, like, you have to meet Love. And he said the same for
To love about you.
Yeah.
yeah. And I texted her like, "Hello, I'm Karina. I'm new here in the United States."
And I'm like, oh my god, there's new people. It's like so hard when somebody like coming to the US and they're like, what is social security? what is like taxes, what is how to do the green card, like what is this, what is that, where's the best restaurant, la la la. And you're like, oh my god, I need to spend time to explain, like yeah, and like, no, that's fine, like okay, maybe one day we're gonna meet. Like, but yes, our friend, he was like, you have to meet her. She's
It was a mutual
talented.
introduction. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, okay, I'm gonna give her a chance.
And how was that chance? How did it first came up?
I'm like, I'm not gonna see her anymore, like in my life.
You were like, no, first time and that's it.
But you know, it's not like, it's just like we're like different, like
Not
different
matching.
interests, like just yeah.
Different interests, different
Mhm.
train of thoughts, different ideas.
Yes, but one day, I needed a makeup to go to the birthday party, and I checked her Instagram profile, like, and I'm like, wow, she's so talented. Like, I'm gonna ask her to do for me and for my mom. Actually, yeah. And we went to her. She made such a beautiful makeup for me. It was incredible. The hair, like, I went to the party and people gave me so many compliments, and like, I was like, wow, this girl, there's just something, you know, like about this girl. So next time she called me to be her model.
Yeah, I
Okay.
met her as a model, and then I did makeup for her, and you came to me another like a day,
Another day, yeah.
and she came to me, and right away she asked me, you know what? I wanna invest money. Maybe do you know someone, some ideas, maybe something? And she expected I recommend to her someone.
Yeah,
But
because a lot
yeah.
of people coming to her, you know, like different girls, no guys. I mean, unfortunately, guys, there's a like
where you guys?
opportunity, you know.
Where are you guys?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, do you know anything, like any ideas? She's like, yes, we can open.
She's like, right here.
yeah, it's me, like makeup school. And I'm like, why makeup school? And here probably tell the story that
About my experience.
yes.
Yeah.
First of all.
Actually, yeah, I was very success in my country, in Kiev. Kiev is the capital of the
Ukraine.
Yeah, and I did makeup for celebrity. I had big makeup school. I had my personal помощник?
Assistant.
Assistant. Incredible.
Yeah, and I had the brand. And yeah, a lot of people came to me from other countries to learn from me. And I have 10 years of experience of teaching makeup. So I know how to teach people, and I can
Inspire.
Inspire. Incredible. Okay.
yeah, I always inspire people.
Mm-hmm.
They love me and still. And
Still. Fingers crossed, guys.
You're like, fingers crossed,
Yeah.
you still love me.
please. No, it's a joke. So
I'm not sure.
This
I'm
one is like,
asking
it's just a
myself.
joke.
I'm still asking myself every day. You know?
I'm telling about Ukraine, and here it's completely different. This industry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the industry is completely opposite. Yeah.
So yeah, I have a lot of experience, and that's why I asked her, let's open the school, because I know how to teach. But I
Like, this
didn't
is
know-
something I know how to do well,
Yeah,
and I
and
know
I
we can
was
do
like,
well.
oh, so boring. Like school, seriously? Like we need to rent the office, and right now it cries. Who wanna like learn this like makeup stuff? Like, do they make money?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? Like, it was me, like negative, you know.
Yes, it is.
I'm like, Karina, do you have anything else? Because before that, it's, can you believe it or not, I was owning a auto body shop.
Okay.
Like, so like, yeah, I got to the point with my close friend that like, oh, let's open something, and somehow stars, I don't know.
Well aligned.
Yeah. So like, let's open the body shop, auto body shop. And I didn't like it. So thanks God the money, they do not motivate me. Like, I need to do something what I really like
Passion.
love and passion. So I left the auto body shop very fast. And beside that, beside the passion, it was language. Like, can you imagine like people coming to you like a man, right?
Yeah.
And like there's a girl in the office talking to me about cars. Like,
For them, it's gonna be
yeah, like why? You know,
shocking.
yeah, shocking. She's like 24, like 25, and she has a body shop, and she's from Ukraine. Like, seriously, like how? So it was like so much like pressure. I didn't like it. So that's why I'm like, oh my god, again, the out like, and then I'm like the work from 8 to 6. Like, you know,
Mhm.
I want to be free. And I'm like, Karina, maybe they have something else. It's so boring. And she's like, you know what? Yes, I do. And I'm like, okay, what is this? And she brought to me like a plate with a lot of like little jars. And for me, it was like, oh, you know, like light in my head. Like, oh my God, it's the brilliance in front of me. And it was a little jars with the pigment inside. And white for me, it was a so like brilliant idea to do the e-commerce, right? To sell it online because it doesn't have batteries and it's very small and light product.
Yeah.
And it's
So
beautiful.
something easy to market and sell.
And I'm like, Karina, we're gonna be millionaires one day, I promise you. And she's like, yes, I know. I was selling it for 5 years in Ukraine. And I'm like, oh my God, where you been? And we started.
Yeah.
Incredible. So how was that process of you arriving here prior getting to meet Love? How was the process of you setting everything up and finding like clients here? How was your start here
Yeah.
or your beginning?
Yeah. First of all, we see a sit, and we started thinking what we should do. Like,
It's crazy.
Do you know? No, Karina, do you know? No. And she said, we need a contract. First of all, we need a
Like
contract.
first and foremost, a contract written and signed.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah. And we started thinking about it. We plan. We как придумали? We created the plan and started little by little things.
Step by step.
Step by step, yeah, doing website, everything. And I know how to sell this brand. This is very specific product because it's not for all, because it's a loose eyeshadow and nobody doesn't understand
Yes.
how to use it.
Use it, yeah.
But I know how to use it and how to explain
how to use it.
Yeah, because I am a teacher, and every brands from the United States or
Anywhere.
Yeah, they like a makeup artist. They know how to
use it.
Yeah, but they are not a
teaching your customers.
Yeah.
Unlike them, you are teaching your customers.
Yeah, and this
It's
is
our like main point in
So you're giving not only just a product, but an experience and a service to your customers. You're bringing your customers closer than a regular company would by teaching them and tailoring a full experience to themselves of how to use your product.
Yes.
That's incredible.
So she's our like secret gun, secret point.
You're like she's the card that you pull out of your sleeve, and then that's it. Boom, there you go.
You know, it's so amazing to work with the person who knows what is this. Like, she's so into the this product so deeply, and she's so pedant. Oh, makes me so crazy sometimes that I want to like, please.
We are fighting.
Yeah, of course. We do fight a lot, guys. I mean, yeah.
I mean,
but
girls, and we are living together.
Yeah. So it's kind of like hard, but it's beautiful hardship, you know, like, and this is so cool and professional from her side that she can teach, and I even learn. So why the loose shadows is so amazing and good to use, and a lot of people in the comments sometimes they joke that ha, all this gonna be around me. Yes, you're gonna be like a princess and magic from the Disney or
You're
whatever.
selling an
Like,
experience, yeah.
yeah, like people gonna see you all radiant and like, oh wow, what is this on you? And the main point that our product is not plastic,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a real mica. It's a real rock, not a rock, a mineral.
Mineral.
And it gives you such a beautiful radiant, which like shine, which nothing like is not the
Nothing
plastic,
compares
right?
to it.
Nothing,
Nothing compares to it.
Yeah.
We'll never find something like this in other brand.
Absolutely. So you have multiple key points that separate you from the competition that make you special and unique.
Yes.
Which I
But
love.
at the same time, it's very hard because people don't know what is
Or
this.
don't understand.
Yeah, they do not understand. So we need to teach them.
And that's why we created our gel primer for
Mhm.
it, and this is very unique. You will not find anything like this, yeah, in other brand. And we are preparing new products, and we will create something new in the future. And because I am very like pedant, a perfectionist, it's gonna be very cool product.
Well, as you should. You have a makeup company,
Yeah.
and you create stuff that makes people even more beautiful and attractive. So you really need to be perfectionist. Like you get the right to be perfectionist and say, you know what, this is not perfect. I'm gonna redo it as many times as I need
Oh
to.
my God, we are redoing it. So we're supposed to start to sell the new products on in November this year.
Mhm.
But our factory, they're making this supplements.
Mhm. The
Not
supplements.
supplements.
Or the
Samples.
the samples.
Samples. Like 6 times. Like she's too crazy. You know, like,
Yeah,
she's
not. I don't like it. No.
I can picture you. I
color-
can picture you be like again, and you're like yes,
yeah,
again.
exactly. And she's
And
like,
you in your head, you go like,
yeah,
come
there's a
on.
little thing, like there's a little different in the color of the box, and she gets crazy. And I'm like,
Yes.
Please relax. And you know what? It's interesting because Ukrainian market and American market totally different. Because
Walk me
there's
through that. What's the main difference?
yeah, so because in Ukraine it's a very high competition, Ukrainians they're trying them best. They want to take you. They want to make for you everything the best. That's why the nail sounds are amazingly perfect. Like hair,
Everything.
makeup, like the girls they're looking for the quality. The restaurants, the service, like they're so good, especially like past 4 years is so good, guys. Like Americans, if you're gonna go to Ukraine, even during the war, you're gonna be in shock. Karina, she been here for last 2 years.
The last 2 years, yeah.
When we go to the restaurants, she's
yeah.
like, oh my God, I miss ramen from Ukraine. I miss burger from Ukraine. The service here is so bad. Like, you know, like,
Well, I mean, we can agree on that.
yeah, but at the same time, what Americans give us that sometimes you don't need to like you just need to enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, so
You
this
just
is a
need
perfect
to live the
balance.
experience.
Yeah, so we can take something perfect thing from Ukraine and from America culture, right, and make something perfectly good.
Yeah.
That's why our jar it's not the plastic, it's glass. That's why she's so crazy about the boxes, right? So our boxes are like something beautiful and interesting.
It has to be something
even
special.
that person like broke the box and threw away in the second.
Yeah.
But the first experience
Is
right,
what matters to the two of you.
Yes.
So tell me what inspired you to become a makeup artist? Why makeup?
Why makeup? Because when I was a child, I always loved to draw,
Mm-hmm.
and my parents they always said to
Said to you.
said to me
Mhm.
that I'm talented, and my father he is a painter, and my mom she's a business owner, and I have both. And
So you have the business savvy, and then you
Yeah.
have the creator, the
Yeah.
creative person as well.
Yeah, and I always wanted something like with my job have to be like with drawing and like business and work with people. And you know what? I had a lot of bullying in the school.
Back in school, yeah.
Yeah, a lot, like 10 years, because I was wearing glasses, I was short and skinny, and I always wanted to work with people.
To prove everybody.
To prove, yeah.
To prove that you were
Yeah.
capable of.
Yeah, that I'm really good person. I can work. I can create something incredible, and everybody will like it. Yeah. It
So
was
you
a-
always had that drive because your parents only put that in you. They put that seed in here,
Yeah.
and you wanted to push forward with that. So how was that experience of your parents? How's it? Where do your parents sit or stand right now, looking at you here in this country doing all of these awesome things?
I
Are they
wanna,
supportive, or how do they feel about it?
yeah, I wanna explain to you my story because this is very interesting.
Yes, I would love to hear it. Let's go on for
Let's
it.
do
Let's do
it!
it.
My 364,000 times and listen to this beautiful, beautiful story.
Yeah. Because when I decided to become a makeup artist, my mom, she is a businesswoman, and she always wanted that I продолжать
Continue.
To continue.
yeah, I continue her business. It's about the cars, about trucks, and this is like man's business. It's not about like girls things.
It's not usual for a woman to be running that.
Yeah, and when she heard that I want to be a makeup artist, she was like, "Oh, this is like a hobby. It's not a job, and it will not give you a lot of money." And I was okay, but I still I wanted a lot to become a makeup artist, and
Yeah.
then I started to go to business trainings, and it's changed my mind. It changed my life.
Your perspective.
Yeah, we had a challenge. Okay.
What was that challenge all about?
Okay.
Yeah, it was very interesting because it was a group of 20 people, and we came to like a room. It was empty room, and we saw like little boxes behind the room, and they say that we have to go to these boxes, just like this box, and you have to silence for 2 hours. You cannot use your phones, you cannot talk anything. You have to be alone and silence 2 hours in these boxes. And I was, what? It's so boring. Oh my gosh, why? And they said that if you want to break rules, you will go home, and that's it.
Also, if you break the rules, that's it. You were out of there.
Yes.
Gone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was, oh my god, okay, let's try it. And I was sitting in this box for 1 hour, like this, then this, and then I found a little paper. So yeah, I read the story about a little elephant. It says that it was a little elephant, and one
Shepherd.
found this little elephant, and brought this elephant to his like rancho, and he drove a peg into the ground, and this elephant, and the elephant, he was grew, and he used to be like into this rancho. He wanted like throw away to his family or
Run away,
something.
huh?
He
Run
wanted
away.
to just leave.
Yeah, but he cannot because this
Pag.
hag. And then he was grew and he became a very big elephant. And
So he wanted to run away.
Yeah, Luba will help me, okay?
Yeah.
So the little elephant, he wanted to run away, but he kept in his mind that he kind of cannot do it. Like he
Yeah.
put his like,
He
no, I
had the idea,
cannot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the end of story, it says like,
Please write down your own paths.
yeah,
What keeps you in that point where you are right now? What's your peg?
yeah. And I was thinking that I'm a big elephant. What's my pegs? And I texted some things, and then it says like, write your main peg. And my main peg was financial dependence of my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I came to my mom and I said to her like, Mom, I wanna become a makeup artist. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And please give me some money for my first makeup courses, and it will be my present for my birthday and for Christmas gift. Yeah, because it's kind of close.
Close.
Yeah. And she said, okay, if you want, okay. And I said to her, I promise you, I will be very success. Just give me this chance.
Just give me one chance to prove you what I can do, and I'll make you proud.
Yes. And I always knew that if I start this doing this work job to become a makeup artist, I will be success. And when I finished my makeup courses, I started do my job very fast. And when I had just 4 months of experience,
Mm-hmm.
it was my first championship. And there is people who had 4 years of experience. I had just 4 months, and I won this championship. And then everybody started talking about me, like, "Oh, who is this girl? Like,
Who is she?
Yeah, she's so talented.
Like, who is she? Where she's from? What does she have to offer? So your name got out there.
Yes, and then I moved to Kiev because it was in my um, home city. Yeah, Kiev is the capital, so I moved to Kiev, and then I met one girl, and I texted her that I wanna buy the cream for face from you, and she said, "Oh, do you wanna buy this cream from Paris? Go to Paris and buy this cream." I was, what? Why? And she said, let's have call, and I will explain for you everything. She gives opportunity to learn in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
So I finished learning.
The learning process.
Yeah, in Paris, and then I started to work with celebrities and teach people and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
That's incredible.
And she was working in Paris Fashion Week,
Paris, yeah, Milan Fashion Week, Berlin, Prague, Budapest.
So you've been all over the place. You've been all over the place. You've traveled. You've had the experience now to back you up. So that's incredible to hear. I love that story. So thank you for sharing that. But going to you now, what is that inspired you to be such a successful business owner to the point that you would take the risk at investing money in a new person, a new company from the ground up to start something new? What drives you?
I think I just born this such a person in general, but when I moved to the US, I don't know how, but like my group of friends, everybody were talking like, we need business, we need to be successful, we need to be this and that. And I'm not a girl which like gonna ask money from my man.
Mm-hmm.
So I love to work and I love to create something. I'm enjoying it a lot. So I think it was the main point, society. So like who are those people around me? First, second, successful Instagram pages. Like, oh, these people are a success, they have a businesses, so I want to be too. And can you imagine, I was 19. So when I was talking to American people like 18 years old, we were so different. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be successful, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I always was telling, I'm gonna have a business, I'm gonna have a business. And I had different type of businesses, and I'm like just 27. And before that, I was working in different jobs, and I had different type of businesses already. And it's so interesting because uh, I'm young, and I'm like, wow, there's so much in the future.
That's
Wow.
incredible to hear.
Yeah.
So, what is that? For example, like I like to inspire people with my work, my art, to just encourage them to chase their dreams, to do what they love, and just to get out there and just hustle for their dreams. So,
Hustle.
with what the two of you do with this incredible makeup brand, what is that that you like people to remember about you? What do you like? How do you like to inspire people aside from just the incredible makeup and products that you guys have? How do you like to inspire people from what you do, aside from this incredible
Yes.
story that I've heard?
Empower your beauty journey with Karisha Cosmetics. Yeah, empower. Why? Because the glitters is like empower, right? It's like gives you more radiance.
Mm-hmm.
The future products we're gonna have, it's gonna empower, yeah, like make your beauty journey better. Beside this, like we are teaching, still empowering something.
People to do. So, for
Yeah.
example, like after everything that you've gone through, everything that you've lived, everything that you've done, would you say that you regret coming to the States and do this? Would you have you ever in your life got to a
No.
point where you're like, I'm quitting, I'm going back home, I'm done with this?
Never ever. When I called my parents and told my mom, I think I'm gonna live in the U.S. My mom told, "Oh my God, are you serious? Like you're 19. I mean, American kids, 19, it's a kid.
Yes.
In Ukraine, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Are you sure?" Because right now, when I'm talking to people who are 19, I understand when my mom told me, "Are you serious?" But she believed me, and she told me one thing: you can always come back home, and the home gonna be the home for you. And I'm like, okay. So in my head, I always can come back home, but I never wanted. And I'm so grateful this country for the opportunity that you can do whatever you want, and you can build whatever you want, even in your age. It's just it's like first of all stars, of course, and then just you can create whatever you want in your life, and this country gives you. And I want to tell to Americans, please. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Don't worry.
My makeup. What you want then? You want the boy?
Just,
It's so good.
yeah, I want to say to just, I want to say to Americans that please, you know where you live, and you live in the country. I think it's bad gonna be. Please respect the country where you live.
Yeah.
So I want to tell to Americans, so please be appreciate the country where you're born. I know this country has a lot of problems, and yeah, we see all of them, like homeless, this and that. But be just appreciate, remember where you're born. This country gives you a lot of opportunities, trust me. We're from the country, the war and a lot of stuff going on. You need to beat for life. When I called my parents first time when I got my 20, that, oh mom, I'm thinking to buy Mercedes-Benz lease. She was like, oh wow, it's so cool. And my problem was, what's the color of the Mercedes-Benz I want to have in my 21 years old? For Ukrainians, it's like how to have money to have food. The most of the people right now, it's a little bit better. Like people know how to fight for life. So please remember what is in your hands. it's very important. And when I meet a lot of like Americans and they cry, I do understand there is a point to cry and to be sad about something in this country, right? But be appreciate. Wake up with the idea that you live in one of the best country in the world. Trust me.
That's
Yeah.
incredible. I love to share that because I do share that thought with you. Like, unlike many other people around in the States, I come from a third world country as well. My country has been in war for 9 decades. We've been trying to fight narco traffickings. It's sad because, like, for my culture, all that they know is Pablo Escobar, cocaine. That's all that people know about my culture. And just because of that denominator right there, people think that I have something to do with it just because I come from the country. So I do agree with you on this. The country that we are in right now does tend not to appreciate what they have.
Yeah.
Most of the people don't understand the value behind this country, regardless of what the country itself is going through, regardless of their nationality. People in this country need to understand and stop playing around the bush on focusing of you're black, you're white, you're Latino, you're Ukrainian, you're Russian.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you're from or who you are, or how you look. We're all made out of the same. We're bone and muscle. That's all we are.
Yeah.
And the fact that you are telling people to appreciate this country and the opportunities that you can get, that you can do anything you can, anything you want in this country, it means a lot. Because you get the point that I've always tried to make when I talk to people is you don't understand how it is for a foreigner to come to this country and start from zero. I've done it multiple times. I've done it in Panama, I've done it in Costa Rica, I've done it here. Starting from zero, it's one, really discouraging at times because you have nothing. You're starting from zero.
Yeah.
Where you find a job and you have to walk or take the bus or do anything. You just learn how to hustle for everything you want. So to see the two of you here to the point that you are right now as a business owner, it really touches my heart, and I hope that it touches the heart and everybody out there because it gives so much value.
Yeah.
So I have to thank you for that
Yeah.
because nobody before in this show and anybody I've talked to realizes that. So thank you for sharing that because
Yeah.
it means a lot.
I will tell one more thing that because of the war, my parents, they are here right now. All my family in Ukraine still, and my parents, they're here. And I'm so happy that in them 60, they can live life. Like, listen, they can live. They don't need to survive, they can live. And I'm very happy to see them happy to go to. My mom, she's like, oh, this air, this water. Sometimes people think that she's crazy, like, but is it just a little moment that beside this all things around us, the money, like, right? Inner child inside you,
Yeah.
please remember that there's a lot of opportunities around
Wow.
us. Yeah.
That reaches the heart because
Leave.
I share that experience with you because we'll get back to you in a second. But for me, in the same situation, the fact that I can provide my mom with an opportunity to live here, thankfully now she lives with me. And for me to be at the age that I am right now, in my 20s, where I can provide for my mom, provide for my house, and just tell my mom, do whatever you want. Like, my mom doesn't have to work, doesn't work. She's disabled as well, so I don't let her work because I don't want her to get injured. But the fact that we can go on a walk with our dogs and just see her enjoying her life and at 59, and just to be able to look back that we come from a country that it's been in word. And for me at my age to be able to support her and just see her be happy and have a place that she loves and just is safe for her, that's what means the world to me.
Yeah.
Because never in my age or never when I was younger, I ever thought I could do that. And now the fact that I can do that here, I'm like, for me at this point, I'm like, I don't care about the house. I don't care about the car. I don't care about any of that. The fact that I can provide for my own blood, that's what it means to me.
Oh, that's so
So
beautiful.
I share that story with you, and I got a tad little bit emotional there for that because
You know,
I never heard that story before.
And my parents, they still like, I'm just chill out, like you're fine. And my father like, oh, you need, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna smoke a meat. So
Yeah.
they like not sell, but like a little bit sell of smoked meat. And they still, you see like how it's one more interesting story. So right now, seems like America in crisis, right? And inflation.
Yes.
So my parents like chilling and like life. They love life. Thanks so much, American government, for a lot of benefits for Ukrainians, by the way. And my parents was like, it's so good. We got like free food, and then it's like good free food. Like if you can go, like they give a lot of food like in church or like in special places. There's a good food, fruits, meat, like everything. Like everything was given by the government for my parents. And right now they have opportunity because I help them, and my father like a little bit working here and there. They have money, right? And I brought them for travels, this and that. And I'm like, guys, actually, it's a crisis right now in the U.S. It's inflation 7.5, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and my mom like, what do you mean inflation? Like this is nothing. Like in Ukraine, in 2008, this was inflation. When you wake up and $1 used to be 8, and right now it's 40. Excuse me, when the prices triple times more than yesterday, and you need to survive. And maybe that's why, if you're going to come back to the question why you're so business orientated, because in our blood we have to survive.
Yes.
I agree.
That's why maybe we are so like, oh, business or
we're raised with that mindset of you don't live, you need to survive. You want to live. In order to live, you need to survive, and you need to learn how to survive. So I think that's the common denominator between the two of you that make you this successful, and I know you guys are going to do amazing.
Thank you.
And for you, did you ever reach that point of making that decision of I'm gonna stop everything and just go back home? Do you ever felt that?
Actually, no. I've never thought about it because I love America, and this country gives you so much opportunities, and I love it. And you can be anyone here.
Yeah, you can be anything you want.
Anything. Yeah, in our countries, unfortunately, it's not possible. And
even if it is, it's too hard. It's too complicated.
And I want to say that you always have to believe in yourself and never give up, because we always have opportunity to give up, but it doesn't make sense. If you live here in the United States, you have to be the best. That's why I always thought that if I become a makeup artist, I will be the best. And in Ukraine, I was. But
And now you are. Well, I mean, we can totally see that. Like with all the productions that I've done and all the makeup artists that I worked, your work definitely does stand out to the rest. Because here's one thing in LA, in the States, that you can notice, and the reason why I'm telling you you are the best, at least in LA right now, that I can tell you out of the good ones that are out there, is because a lot of people bluff and a lot of people talk.
okay.
You're not about talk.
Yeah.
You have the proven record to show your expertise, your experience, your knowledge, and how good and talented you are. So that's why, whether you're famous or not yet, you are really good at what you do. And that's why people will much rather work with you, because people can see it. When they go to your page, when they go and look at your profile, the two of you, they see that you guys are real. Because that's something that you're going to see a lot here in the States. A lot of people are going to come to you. I do this, I do that. A lot of talk, and not much doing.
Okay.
No, thank you so much, because it's a lot of work. And you asked it, how did we start, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, we sit in the room like, oh my God, like from where to start? But the point is, you need to start.
Yeah.
Just
Doesn't matter, just
something.
start.
A little bit.
Never stop.
And remember, it's very important, it's mental health. Like, I think the first, like, when it's gonna be a lot of money, the first thing what we're gonna do is hire um, work psychologist, like,
Yeah, like
right,
a psychologist. Yeah.
psychologist for the company. Definitely, it's so important people be comfortable. We all so different. We grew in different families, and all these kids traumas made who we are right now. Maybe that's all my childhood traumas made me like who I am right now, where I am right now, blah blah blah.
It's part
So
of it. It
yeah, and
definitely
she has
is.
hers.
Yeah.
So we always need to work with it. Beside this, you don't know, guys, we have a third partner.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because after 1 year of our work together, we're like, okay, Karina was thinking like this. Okay, we're gonna put our product at the website, and tomorrow we're gonna have sales. To right away from nothing.
We're gonna
No.
start making
So
sales
yeah,
right
we
away.
opened the website and we're like, okay, there's nothing like
You're
what's
like,
to do.
we opened it, not
Yeah.
sales yet. You're like,
Yeah.
where the sales? I mean, no ching
Yeah,
yet.
yeah,
Because in Ukraine it works completely
differently.
different.
People actually,
With the Instagram.
people in Ukraine, when they buy something, they post it right away.
Yeah.
It's kind of they
All
wanna.
the time.
It's not like about show up. It's more like, oh, look at this. This is my. There's actually almost like hard to show something like interesting, right?
Yes.
Like so. Okay, this is my makeup. This is my food. This is my restaurant. This is this. This is that. You know, like, and this helps brands to grow faster.
Yes.
And yeah, here, like, I don't know why, but people, they don't like to review a lot, and they don't like to show a lot. So please, guys, customers, show it. Tell. Sometimes maybe you're mad about something on the company, but trust me, a lot of new companies, they wanna your
Here.
opinion, right? Maybe please don't write right away a 1-star review. Write them to the email. See how the company gonna react. Because when we see in the review, like for example, your glitters are not shiny, we always try to explain. We record videos for our customers. Like, look, this is not shiny because lightning, it's very important.
Mhm.
Go to the sun, go to the another light, and you will see the glitters are very sparkly.
Yeah.
This is gonna be long lasting. So we're trying to teach, we're trying to explain. So see how the company works with you first before make a bad review. Because trust me, we work a lot, and we understand it's not like everyone gonna like us or the product, right?
Absolutely.
But try to communicate with
But
the e-commerce
let us get better.
businesses.
Like help us
Yes,
get better.
yes. Let's like play, like, and switch the experience
Back
between
and forth.
us.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
share
it's
the
very
experience
important.
and let us make your experience be better.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I loved
Don't
all
just
these
hate.
stories. Exactly.
No.
No, that's something that you'll encounter across. But I love how you're turning the table around, and instead of like, you know what? Instead of, I get it, you didn't like this or that. Awesome. But how can I help you? Like, how can I
Yeah,
make it better? Don't
exactly.
just snap at me or at the company, but let us know what you did not like and how we can make it better.
Exactly,
Because it's just
100%.
it's better to get that because it gives you growth and it gives you an opportunity to change and get better
Yeah.
than if you just get someone to be mad at you and you don't understand when they are willing to tell you, you're giving them that opportunity to get better and to be better.
100%.
So I love that.
And big point for e-commerce businesses, if you wanna not just money, if you wanna like some like brand, the history of the brand, some idea of the brand, try to play with people. Like, there's not just money. If for you your goal is just money, I think the success is gonna be very, like
Limited, perhaps.
like, it's just money.
Yeah.
You can lose money tomorrow, but what behind this money?
Yeah.
I think it's very important.
You need to create a connection between
Yeah.
company and buyer.
Yeah.
And that's something that you guys
Yeah.
do. So
Yeah.
you're encouraging everybody out there to not only just sell a product, don't just profit from people,
Yeah.
create a genuine connection between your customer base because that's going to get into
why
return to you.
sometimes our third partner, he's very upset. He's like, girls, why are you so upset with the reviews? Because we work a lot,
Yes.
like, so our third partner, He's more systematic person. He's marketing a target marketing manager, right? So he knows how to do the system correctly. He's very like the shelves, everything correct, and it's perfect combination of everything, you know. So yeah,
I love that.
that's
Well,
how we started.
before we wrap it up, is there anything that you guys would love to tell people out there, just to encourage them do what exactly you just did, regardless of who they are? How would you encourage them to just follow their dreams? What will you tell them to do and achieve their dreams?
I think it's very important to find a perfect match people and trust people, and always gives some chance, and always give a chance for people, communicate with them, and always find opportunities everywhere, and be patient.
I love that.
Yeah,
I
be
love
passionate.
just be passionate, give a chance to people. That's a great advice for
Yeah,
everybody
talk,
out there.
right?
Just to talk. That's the key to success, to talk and to
Yeah,
share.
that's
What
true.
about you? How would you like to inspire people?
You know, I heard it like my friends, they give me this idea, and I'm so happy to share with you guys. Imagine you wake up and you go to your PlayStation or to your netbook computer, and your life it's a game,
Mm-hmm.
and you can pick
Any character.
any character level of your life, whatever you want to do. So you can rule, right? So just rule your life like in the game.
Like in the game. Just
Yeah.
believe it, own it, and do it.
Yes.
I love that advice. Well, thank you so much for coming to the show, and thank you so much for sharing such beautiful stories, and thank you for really getting that genuine connection to your past and your experiences, and just opening up and sharing everything with everybody out there, because it means a lot. So
Thank you so much. Even you got emotional. That's so cute.
You managed to get an emotion out of me.
Thank you.
Well, thank you everybody for coming up and watching the show. That was a new episode, and thank you Lubov, and thank you Katarina for sharing your stories, and tune in for the next show and next week. So see you all soon. Thank you.
Echoes the same from my soul.